Hello everybody, this is Robin Moses and I am here with Guru. I am going to do a beautiful design that's floral. Okay, so here's the story. I have erased 500 videos from my channel because I felt that I didn't have a very cool vibe going during that time. So against YouTube and against everybody's wishes, I just went ahead and did it. Anyways, I'm redoing these videos and they have better lights. They don't have a great camera, but they have a better camera. And I am selling my brushes, robinmosesnailart.com. My store is up and I'll be adding merchandise as I get it. But I have started this tutorial with a Wet n Wild polish called Black. It's available everywhere for 99 cents. So I'm going over with a dark gray. You can barely see it. Then I'm going to use a little bit of white. These are all extremely down watered. Then I'm going to push petals in very, very lightly. Boom, boom. And boom, boom. On the tutorial that I had, you couldn't see the etherealness of this design, and I actually saw it on a blog somewhere, and it looked like, okay, I remember it looked better, and I was like, okay, I have to redo that. So it's just something that I have to do. So Guru said I could do it. Yes. So I'm going in with just the really thinned out white, and if you use real thin white like this, when it dries, it's going to dry with an outline around it, and that's what I want. And I want it to just be very, very ethereal looking. So see how it looks just very delicate. Then with the dark gray, I'll put in a leaf. Getting the grays right is basically the hardest part of this design. So I'm going to go in and test this gray. That's too light, so I'm going to go in and just make it a little bit darker and see, and that's about right. See, and then just throw in the leaves like that. Then I'm going to go in with the white again, the very thin white, and throw in the little petals. There we go. And I want this one to be like a little bit thinner so it doesn't turn into a boxy design. And just kind of pull it out like watercolors. When it dries, it'll dry with a little tiny outline already put in. I go back in with that gray and then put in the leaves. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm going to go through the entire design, and as it dries, you'll see that it dries very watercolory, very ethereal. I'll meet you back. Okay, so now I have this dry, and you'll see that it's dried in a watercolor way. Now with pure white, I'm going to tap in around and on the edges, just a tiny little bit, just to highlight here and there, and just give it a little bit more form and make it almost look like an X-ray, if that is possible. Like that. Boom. Let me roll out like that a little bit, and then it looks like this. Make sure that you have enough gray leaves in there so that you can really see the different colors of white and dark. So it looks like really hues. The hues are just perfect. I love it. Then with black centers, I'll just go in and do some dotting. Cause that to turn into a beautiful painting that looks like my grandma's wall. Do you know what I'm talking about, Guru?
Wallpaper?
A little bit. It looks like my grandma's wallpaper. I should get a piece, the painting. I don't know if it was a normal thing. Okay, so there's that. I will meet you back. I'm going to matte coat it with Maddie by Dazzle Dry. Okay, and here is the end result with the matte top coat. This is a beautiful, beautiful design that will go with anything that you wear. And it is just lovely. She's going to have her nails painted on her toes all shiny and black with this color. Isn't that lovely? This one is Yoga Pants by Twyla True. So anyways, I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I want to thank everyone so much for spreading the word and getting my channel out. And it's starting to grow so much, you guys. And I am now at 50 million views on YouTube. And I just want to say thank you so much. Because when I see that, it tells me that my hand painting nail art and freehand nail art is getting out to the world and enjoyed by you guys as much as it is by me. And I just want to say thank you. I have my flowers playlist right here. You can subscribe right here, and I'll be back with more. Everybody have a great night. Bye. Bye.